Today we will be reading the story Stormy and the Mink. Stormy snuggled close to Bruce. The coop was dark, and she could hear her friends breathing around her. Outside the coop, Stormy could hear crickets chirping. Stormy couldn't sleep on this calm summer night. She didn't know why, but something just didn't feel right. The next morning was bright and sunny, warm enough for a dip in the pool right after breakfast. The big scary sat in the duck yard with them. It made weird sounds once in a while, and Wanda sat close to it. As long as the big scary didn't move too much, Stormy didn't think it was too bad. "You're quiet today," quacked Bruce. He shook off his feathers. "You didn't even come in the pool with us. Are you okay?" Stormy bobbed her head. "Yeah, I didn't sleep well." She thought and thought, trying to explain her feelings. "I just felt like something was outside the coop." "Outside the coop?" Helena chirped, flapping her wings nervously. "Like what?" "I don't know." Suddenly Stormy had an idea. "Why don't we go check around the coop?" The three little ducks made their way out of the yard and around the back of the coop. They looked and looked, but couldn't find anything in the dry pine needles. Feeling disappointed, Stormy went back to the yard with her friends. "Maybe there was nothing there, since you didn't hear anything," Bruce quacked. "Or it was a mink," came Wanda's trill from behind them. "What's a mink?" scoffed Bruce. "A big scary monster," Wanda explained, folding out his wings. "They have razor-sharp fangs and long claws, and they eat little ducks like us for breakfast." Bruce snorted, but Stormy could tell he was as scared as she was. "Where'd you hear that?" "From Mom," said Wanda, as though that were obvious. "Mom? Who's Mom?" Stormy asked. "The big scary. It calls itself Mom, so I guess that's its name," Wanda explained. "It was saying something about a mink being by the coop." "I'm gonna find it." Stormy even surprised herself with her words. Brave Wanda agreed to go with her, and they set out to look. They walked around a big flat wood perch Wanda said was a deck. They were so focused they didn't notice the brown eyes peering at them from under the deck. Stormy jumped. Something big and brown launched itself at them. Wanda dove in front of Stormy, slashing with his claws. "Run!" Stormy quacked in terror as they ran as fast as they could. Suddenly, they heard a screech up ahead. "Mom!" It was running at them, waving a giant branch over its head. The mink turned tail and ran, Mom giving chase. "Mom saved us," Stormy panted when they reached the duck yard. "They do that sometimes," laughed Wanda. "You saved me," Stormy nodded. "Thank you." "I like protecting my friends." Wanda patted her with his wing. "What an adventure." And that is the end of today's story, Stormy and the Mink. Thanks so much for tuning in to our Storytime Thursdays.